everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are in a beautiful South Carolina. It's gorgeous. It's Easter Sunday, and I hope that all of you are having a wonderful day. It's beautiful here, and happy Easter. I got up this morning, went to church, and celebrated the resurrection of our Lord, and then had a nice dinner with my husband. And so now I am going to do something that I've been trying to do for a while. I've actually been working on this for quite a while. Today is our Disney vacation planning binder for our trip in June to the Toy Story Land opening. So I'll give you a little peek of what the cover looks like. I've already shown this on Instagram, so if you follow me on Instagram, you probably would have seen this about a week ago of a sneak peek of what the cover looks like. And yeah, I've been working on it, and I've made a couple of little tiny changes, not many, from the previous binder, but I wanted to share with you our updated one. And it's probably going to be just a little bit longer video than normal, just because I want to show you some other things that I have printed out as well. And but yeah, let's go ahead and just dive in. I first want to show you the outside of the binder. This year I went with a white binder, and guess because it's springy and the princess theme and everything. It is a flexible binder. I tend to like those better than the hardback binders, but either one will be great. And I think though this time, I think if you go back and look at my other planner video, you'll see that I had the Mead brand, and even though it was flexible, it still was, it had some firmness to it. So, but this time I got this binder, just a basic white binder. I got it at Target, and it was only like $1.30-something. I mean, it was really, really cheap, but I feel like it's a little bit too flexible than what I wanted. So next time I'll probably make sure I get one that's flexible but just a little bit more firmer than the cheapest thing you could buy. The reason I got it is just because I couldn't find the other one. And so but yeah, I went with just a very inexpensive, cheap binder. What you will automatically see, it's probably drawn to your eyes, is this real shiny finish that's on the front and on the back. And I'll tell you what I did, because I just wanted to enhance it, because I felt like it was too white for what I was trying to do. So what I did was, at Hobby Lobby, I bought this tape. Isn't it gorgeous? And I immediately fell in love with it when I saw it on the shelf. But you can see how shimmery it is. It's gorgeous. So when I saw it on the shelf, I was like, oh my goodness. Because I normally would do a little border of washi tape, but this is just stunning. Isn't that beautiful? And when the light hits it, it's just, look at that. It's just so shimmery, so pretty. And I thought it really went well with the theming I had on the front. But what this is actually, it puts you to the mind of washi tape, but it's actually duct tape. So I got this at Hobby Lobby. It was 50% off, I believe. So it was only a couple of bucks for this whole roll. And I thought, oh my goodness. Initially, I was just going to do just around the front of the binder, just so that it would blend in with what I have on the front. And then I just went crazy. I put it on the side, I put it on the back. I had plenty, so I was like, you know what, and because it's duct tape and not washi tape, it's not paper, it feels firm like duct tape would, if you know the little black duct tape, I guess. But you know how they're doing duct tape now, just so full of color and just so pretty. So yeah, I decided to go with the blue duct tape, and I just think the accent is pretty. It shimmers because there are some little jewels on here as well. So yeah, I loved it. So definitely try that out in your next projects. Look how pretty that is. It's just so beautiful. So anyway, I did that, and the stickers that you see on the front, last year, if you remember, with my Disney, I had more of a Mickey and Minnie Mouse theme. So I had Mickey and Minnie on the front, and I wanted to do something different this year. So I went with this sticker and this all came as one sticker, and there was actually some balloons with it, but I took it off because I just felt like it was a little bit much for that up there. But I got these. All of these stickers came from Hobby Lobby, and this whole get up right here was about $5. This sticker and this sticker are 3D paper types. Well, they're more sturdy than just paper. It's more like cardstock, but it's this one and the Cinderella were separate, and they were about $4.99 a piece. And then the castle in the middle was separate, and it was like $4.99 or something like that also. But all of these other little accent pieces all came with one of these. I can't remember which one it came with. But so, yeah, and I said, you know, I just kind of moved it around and added here and there until I got, you know, kind of the look I wanted. And I thought it turned out pretty cute. I mean, it's more of a princess binder on the outside with Tinkerbell and the castle. I just thought it was really pretty. And the blues and everything goes well with Cinderella. So with the duct tape that I put on here and the stickers, I just thought it was really cute. So it's a little different than last year, but I really like it. It's really pretty. So, and I will make this note, when you're adding stickers to the outside of your binder, especially if they are on a flexible binder, you may need to use some I use hot glue, just a little hot glue gun, and just put a dab of glue here and there behind them, because when the binder flexes and moves, sometimes just for the standard glue, the sticky part that's on the back of the stickers, I found that it was coming up a little bit. So just to make sure it's secure, I would just use a little bit of hot glue behind there, and that way it's not coming off. So yeah, so that's the outside of my binder, and I just think it's adorable. I think it turned out way cuter than I thought it was going to turn out, and it's just different from last year. So, but anyway, let me flip the camera around, and I'm going to go into detail with my binder. Okay, I brought the binder in here in the kitchen so that the lighting is just so much better, and I want you to be able to see the binder really well. But I want to go ahead and show you up close the binder, the stickers. You can see the Disney Vacation, and then it has this all came together. And again, it also came with some balloons, but I took those off because I didn't really need those. Tinkerbell was a separate purchase also, and then the castle was separate, and then here's Cinderella. And then I think all of these embellishments, except for the little stars, came with Cinderella. I think the little star or crystal looking things came with Tinkerbell. But these were all separate purchases. And then you can see how gorgeous that duct tape is, and the color is amazing. I could just sit here and do this all day. It's so pretty. Love it. And but yeah, this is the binder on the outside. But when you open the binder, you're going to have my cover page. And I will show too that this comes with a little plastic sleeve that you can put stuff in as well. But this is my cover page. Actually, I did not purchase this cover page. I actually made this myself. I don't know if you're familiar with PicMonkey, but it's a site that you can go to, and it is a monthly subscription for me, but it's only like $5, $6, $7, something like that. And you can make amazing things, but I use it really just for my YouTube channel. And so I went in there and put this together. You know, it's very simple to do. The castle with the princesses, and then Tinkerbell were all clip art. You just go, any kind of clip art you want to use in your project, just go to your search engine, whether you use Google, Yahoo, just type in Tinkerbell clip art, and then when it comes up, you want to be sure you click images so that you see nothing but the images, and all these different images will come up of Tinkerbell. And you always want to make sure you try to get some that are with a transparent background. Those will be easy to put into whatever project you're working on. I think there are some sites you can go to make an image transparent background. I'm not familiar with how to do that yet. I just try to choose the ones that offer a transparent background. So, but anyway, I just, you know, through PicMonkey, just created this background and this border and just added the clip arts in. And then through PicMonkey, I put a banner and then the text, I put Melissa, Mitzi, and Zachary, because that's my twin sister and her son. We're going together in June for the Toy Story opening. And just Disney World 2018, and I just think it just made the cutest. I have it. What I like to do is to put all of my pages into page protectors. I don't like punching holes in them. I kind of learned that last time when I was doing my project. I did start out punching holes in my papers, but I really like using the page protectors. That way you can use them again in the future for, you know, different binders that you may be doing. So be sure to save your binders and save your work in like whatever program you use. Try to save your work, and then you can go back and just, if you wanted to use this again one year, I saved it in PicMonkey, and I can change the names, change the date, and reuse it again. So yeah, so I just printed it out on my printer, and it turned out great, I think. So I was really wanting to do a different one also. So I couldn't decide which one I wanted to use for my cover page. So I just put it on the back side of this, and I'm going to use both of them. Heck, it's my binder. I can do anything I want to do. So I made this one for the front, and then I made this one also. And I'm a big stripe and polka dotted person. I love all kind of patterns. And so I just went in and I chose a background, polka dotted background. I chose a stripe background, and then this little banner here. They call it a ribbon banner. And then I put the little message box here. These are clip arts that I pulled in, and it's the same Tinkerbell that I was using before on the first page. And then I added our names to this as well, and I thought it turned out really cute too. So I said, you know what, I'll have two cover pages, one for the front, one for the back. So that's the cover page I made for my binder, well, both of the pages. And then what I like to do is I like to have dividers. I like to separate the days that we're doing. I usually, we like to dedicate a day, whatever day I'm working on, to a particular park. Now that doesn't mean we don't hop around. We can still hop around, but you usually will start the day out with a main park that you're going to spend your time at, and then you may hop around to some other parks. And that's how I divide my binder up. So I have a divider, and I named it Magic Kingdom. You can always, like I added a little Cinderella sticker here and a crown. You can let your children help you put stickers in different places. This particular divider that I'm using this time has a pocket on the front and one on the back as well, but I elected not to use any on the front. I'm just kind of using it as my divider. So when I open up Magic Kingdom, I have my Magic Kingdom cover page. So I start each of my sections out with a clip art for that part or whatever it is that section is. Anyway, I found this one. I really liked it, and I just downloaded it and printed it out, and I put it in a sheet protector, and that's the beginning of my section. Now what I did over here, I also just like I did last year, I like to print out menus for the park that we're going to. That way we can look ahead to see what possible meals we would like to get, what restaurants we might like to visit, and instead of just wandering the parks, well, where do you want to eat? Where do you want to eat? So that we tried to avoid that situation. So as you remember from our dining plan video, for this short trip that we're going on, You can see I overlapped my tape right there. I meant to cut that off. But we are going to be doing just a quick service dining plan. So what I did is I went in and I printed out a couple of quick service restaurants. And you notice I have right here with this, it says iPhone highlighted. That means you can do mobile ordering for that restaurant. And so I printed out Pinocchio's Village, Pecos Bills, Cosmic Rays, Casey's Corner, and Be Our Guest, because lunch and breakfast is a quick service right now at Be Our Guest. So I know there's a lot of change coming for Be Our Guest really soon, so that may be changing, I'm not sure. But anyway, those are our menus that are printed out for the Magic Kingdom. And then when you turn the page, I have this cute pattern, like a page filler, just something cute for the cover page. What I did is I just went into my search engine, whether it be Google, Yahoo, whatever, and I just typed in, for this particular one, it's a gingham background, and then all these different patterns of gingham colors come up. I chose the one I wanted and printed it out. And so I just stuck it on the back side of the Magic Kingdom. So I thought that was really cute. That's exactly how I did this up here. I just Googled polka dot backgrounds. I chose the one that I wanted. I did the stripe backgrounds and chose the one I wanted. And yeah, that's just how, it's just real simple. So that's what I did on the back of that. This is another park rides checkoff sheet and height information sheet. And it's the same one I used last year, although this is the updated version. Even though I don't think really anything much has changed with the Magic Kingdom, I think the one for Hollywood Studios changed, so I definitely wanted to print more updated ones. But yeah, you just have this cute little border, and these are free of charge. I will be putting a link for any of this type stuff down below for you to be able to go to. I went to these links, printed these stuff off myself, so I know, number one, they're available and they're free. So yeah, I will provide the links below. But it has the cutest little clip art in here too, all around. You can see it's just adorable. And I love that you have these checkoff lists that you can make sure you ride everything that you want to ride. If you have little ones in your group, it gives you the height requirements for each ride that is that does have a requirement, so you can stay up on that. But I just think it's adorable, and you can print one out for each park. So I just printed these this weekend, so I know it's there, it's available for you to do so. So be sure to check that link out below. Then the next thing I have in my my planner and my binder is this daily planning kit, and it is the same one I used last year. I would have to say it's probably my most favorite. I know it don't really go with the princess theme, but it's really hard to find kits like this with a princess theme. You know, I might bite the bullet and just try to create my own one day in PicMonkey and make more options for folks with that. But this is what I'm going with this year. The first day is your Disney World planner. It's again, I'll link this below. I just printed this off this weekend, so it's totally available free of charge, and I'll put the link below. But this is, you'll have two daily planning sheets. One is for the characters that you might want to meet, name, location, and time. Any shopping that you want to do, the store, the location, what items you have on your mind to pick up, excuse me, while you're there. And then on the back, I did the one for attractions, and then there's one for food as well. And I love this Minnie Mouse feel. I love that. And it's just, I think it's a very organized, well thought out planning kit. And this one is for your Fastpass reservations. You put your park, date, time, location, and the attraction. And then it gives you another spot down here as well. You can print out many of these, however many you need. And then you've got one for dining reservations, you know, your date, location, restaurant, your confirmation numbers. Very, very good, very thoughtful. And then here, I have a packing list. I like the pre-filled out packing list really well, but there will always probably be something on that not on that packing list. And so I think this will be a good place to write down extra things that may not have been included on the pre-formed packing list. So, or if you're just someone who likes to write your own packing list out, you can do that here too. And this particular kit has several different ones that you can print out. There's some with 2 sections like this. There's some with it's just one line going across all the way down. There's one that's double spaced if you write really big. So they give you many options to print out on your packing list. And then on the back, something else I think is really cute is your trip highlights. After your trip is over, things that you could do. And this could be good for each park, not just for a trip, but you could do, because the parks are so different, you could put your park name and then, you know, what we ate for breakfast at Magic Kingdom, what we ate for breakfast at Hollywood Studios. Do a different sheet for each park. So I'm gonna do that. I actually need to print another one of those out. And again, I have my Magic Kingdom map that I like to keep in my binder. Because I had one last year, it really helped a lot with making myself familiar where things are. So having your park map is always a good idea. So I put that in there as well. So yeah, that's all I have right now in the Magic Kingdom section. And one thing that I did take out that I had last year was my little reminder card of things that I want to do, things I want to get in that park. I used it some when we were at Disney this past December, but I found myself forgetting to get it and not using it, so I just decided to omit it in this particular binder, and let's see how well I do without it. So yeah, so that's all of Magic Kingdom, and then we go to, I don't know if you can read that, Hollywood Studios. And I chose a red divider for Hollywood Studios. I found these cute stickers, and you can see I put some cute stickers. You can always let the little kitties help you with that. And then when you turn over the page, yay, Toy Story Land. This is the part we're going to be going to on Saturday. This will be our only park for that day. And I decided I wanted to show that it was Hollywood Studios as well as Toy Story Land. So I went into my search engine. I got me a Hollywood Studios clip art. I got a Toy Story Land clip art and put them in PicMonkey. Downloaded them to my computer, and then I was able to use them in PicMonkey. And I just did it all on one page. So yeah, this is my cover sheet for Hollywood Studios and Toy Story Land. And over here you can see I have my folder with the restaurants. I printed this off because as of yesterday on the Disney World website, there was no menu. It just said coming soon. So I wasn't able to do that right now, but I'm gonna keep checking back and get that menu printed out as well. So I was able to get that. And then I just printed out some more. Rosie's All-American Cafe, Pizza Rizzo, Backlot Express, ABC Commissary, am I saying that right? Commissary. And so I printed out several of those quick services, and we'll try to decide what we want to do about that. You know, the one in Toy Story Land is going to be packed like sardines. So I don't know. We'll just step in the air about whether we're going to try to eat inside of Toy Story Land or not. But yeah, this is my cover page for the Hollywood Studios section. And so when I turned the page, I did a yellow gingham background for that. So I thought it was cute with the yellow from Toy Story Land. And then it just goes really well with, of course, the sheet for Hollywood Studios for rides and attractions and their requirements for height. Of course, this is an updated sheet. You can see that Great Movie Ride is gone. And I was disappointed that it didn't have the new stuff for Toy Story Land on here yet. But it's probably because it's just not available to be published yet. It's still very, you know, unfinished as far as the details. So hopefully when that comes available, I'm going to keep checking back and see when this comes available more updated. But this is even updated from last year. So I'll be excited when the Toy Story stuff is going to be on here. But it's super cute. You've got all the Star Wars characters, Toy Story, Mickey, the music. I love Hollywood Studios. I really do. And then turning the page, I've got the same thing I had for Magic Kingdom. Here's our daily planner with the attractions and foods. And then on the back, again, the characters and shopping, fast passes, and dining reservations. I'm going to print out another one for trip highlights for this park. I didn't do a packing list for this section because it's not needed. I just need one packing list sheet. But then I actually, I tried to enlarge this map because it did show the Toy Story Land in this vicinity on the map. And so hopefully that'll help us figure out where everything's going to be. So printing out maps are really good. So that's all for Hollywood Studios. And then you can see this is my resort section. And it's just, I didn't really plan it. It just kind of happened that this is green. And we're staying at Port Orleans Riverside. And it is themed more green. And so I've got Tiana, which we're staying in the Royal Guest Suite with the river view. My favorite place. And so it's a Tiana, you know, themed room. So I've got some really cute stickers here. And then when you turn the page, I just brought this over from my last binder. This is the cover page I had for my resort section last time. So I'm just using the same one, but you can go in to your Google search or Yahoo, type in Port Orleans Riverside clip art, and this one's just generic for both of them, but you could, I think there's one for just Riverside. But anyway, I thought it was really cute and I really like it. And then I have a little polka dot green background for the back of that cover sheet. And I printed out our reservation information. Of course, I covered up any kind of important info there for the time being, but yeah, it just shows our tickets and passes. I don't have any dining reservations yet. I don't have any Fastpass reservations yet, and we're not doing Memory Maker just for 2 days. So if I was an annual pass holder, I could get it. Hopefully one day I'll be one, but not right now. But anyway, this is, you know, I just went into Walt Disney World and printed out my reservation information, and it goes in with resorts. And as I update more of this, I'll reprint the newer information. Okay. So my next section is my air flight. And you can see I have that written there. I got it covered up, but I've got we booked our air flight through Travelocity. So I've got that confirmation number, and then I got my Delta Airlines confirmation number also right here on the front of that divider. When you flip it over, this is the clip art I have for my air flight section. And then this is the one I just did for last year. I just pulled it over from the other binder. And I do have a folder here for anything that I get. When I get my Magical Express luggage tags and all of that goodie type stuff is going to go right here in this section. And when I flip it over, I have printed out our information from Delta Airlines, and it is 2 pages, so I have that for when I need that information. And then I'll be printing, oh, and I forgot to show you, this is like the big bold red clip background that I did on the back side of this cover sheet. And so yeah, I printed out the information for our air flight. I will be printing out our e-tickets as soon more closer to time to go. But yeah, that's all I have in this section. And again, I'll be putting all of my Magical Express stuff, all that good kind of stuff in this section as well. Then I have a divider. This is a clear divider, and it's got the cutest little stickers. I love these little Mickey and Minnie stickers. And this is our Disney Springs tab. And we don't have a lot of time planned for Disney Springs, but we may hop there at some part of the day before we come back. So I wanted to do a section for Disney Springs, and for that reason, I did, oh, I forgot the gingham. I did the red gingham on the back of Disney Springs. But I wanted to print out some quick service restaurants there. We have only, I've only ever have eaten at table services at Disney Springs. So I wanted to print out some quick service restaurant menus. Here's one for Deluxe Burgers. The Smokehouse is a quick service. The Polite Pig, I've heard a lot about that. Blaze Pizza, I've heard a lot about that. And of course, Earl of Sandwich. I've been there, I love it. So printed out some menus for quick service restaurants at Disney Springs, because that's what we'll be eating if we get to go out there. So wanted to have that available also. And then I just have some other little folders here that are just kind of miscellaneous. I might store some extra stuff in if I need to. But again, I've got some extra little, you know, background printed out stuff here. But basically, that's it for my binder. It's a short trip, so the binder's not like huge, but it's basically got the same info that my other binder had. I don't have 3 other parks or 2 other parks involved in it. But basically, I just did a cover sheet for each section. I have a divider that I've denoted for each park that we're going to for that day. That's how I like to divide it up. And I print out menus for that park. I have a cover sheet for that park. I have your attractions and rides and height requirements printed out. And again, this is my most favorite planning kit, and I will have it linked below, as I said, for every aspect of what you would need while you're there to make notes. And then your park map is always important. And then, you know, it's the same thing. It's basically the same thing for each park for the time that we're going to be there. And then I have my resort information listed also, and then I have a section just for air flight, and I have all of that there. And then of course Disney Springs, I'm hoping we might get to sneak to, and I've got restaurants printed out for that. So yeah, so that's my binder for our trip coming up in June. So now let me show you some other things I printed out that you might find helpful, okay? Okay, so I think I've already showed you this. This is the duct tape that I used for my binder, and I just think it's beautiful. I could sit here and look at it all day long. So pretty. But I did get this at Hobby Lobby, and it was only, I think normally if it's not on sale, it's about $4 or $5. But I think if you catch the sales, you can get it half price. So yeah, I think it's well worth it. It just makes, it really enhances your binder, I think. And something else I wanted to show you, another printout that I did. If you are a person that is just really not into wanting to be, you know, that involved in your binder like I did with this one, there is something that you can print out, and I printed this out myself just this weekend on the internet, and I'll include the link below. But it's just a cover sheet, and you can print 2 out and put one on the front, put one on the back of your binder. And I'll show you what kind of binder this would be really good for. And it's this kind of hard binder. The kind is just a 1-inch binder, and this would be really good. You know how it has this little plastic, this little sleeve that you can slip paper in? This would be ideal for that. So you see how cute that would be? You could even do a black binder. That would be adorable too. Or a red binder. It don't have to be white. So I just happen to have this one extra just sitting around. But if I could do it with more than just one hand, I would try to go ahead and put it inside of it for you. But I wanted this sheet out so that I could show it to you. But you could do one on the front, print out two, and put one on the back as well. So these are just really, really cute. It would be quick, it would be fast. You wouldn't have to go through the detail of doing something like that. And also, you could take these kind of little alphabet stickers. This is regularly $1.99. I got this at Hobby Lobby. 50% off. It was only $1. And you could put, and they come in numbers too. So you could take this and put your family name somewhere on here. Put the year on here. You know, you could just really do all kind of stuff on here. When I was printing this out, I didn't pay attention if this was where you could edit it and include that information before you print it. So check that out if you're interested in this. Maybe you can edit it and add your own text and stuff to it. But at the very least, if it's not, you can always put, this is what I did last year. I printed out something similar to this for my cover page for my binder. And then I put my husband and mine's name on it and the year and all that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, I will include the link for these cover binder printouts. I just think it's super adorable. And I think it would be a great idea for making a binder that's just super easy and quick to put together. So yeah, that's a great idea. And then I printed this out because this is a close second to the sheets that I showed you in here. In here, I showed you my Magic Kingdom section and my Hollywood Studio section. This, I told you, is like my favorite planning kit that I keep going back to. But this one that I'm getting ready to show you is a close second. I'm really impressed with all of the information that's included. I love how colorful it is. It's free to print out. It's another planning kit. I'm going to put the link for it below as well. But you can see this sheet right here gives you a flight information sheet, a shuttle info, hotel, all the data that you need to put into there. And then you've got a travel budget. Look how cute this page is. I love the little art that's included. It's just super cute. But this is a great little budget, travel budget sheet that's included in this kit. And then also, you've got dining reservations. So that's just cute too. I really like it. And another sheet for dining reservations. A Fastpass planner I thought was really cute. And I'm trying to turn the page here. Your packing list. I love pre-formed and filled out packing lists. It makes me think of stuff that I probably would not have thought of. And then like in my sheet that's in my book, you can always use a lined sheet to add extra things that might not be on a pre-filled out sheet. So, and then they even have this in categories also. So that is just really, I think that's a great idea. And then of course you have your day planning part, your dining reservations, Fastpass, parades, times, all that good jazz. And this is cute that I thought was a super cute idea included in this kit is your countdown ideas. And then surprise ideas if you want to surprise somebody. So those are just adorable. And also you've got your height requirements. This is another sheet for height requirements for rides for all the parks and for the what do you call them, like Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach. Really cute. And then it has additional notes page where you can add your own information. So I'm just really impressed with this kit. So I'm definitely going to link all of this stuff below for you to go and print off. I mean, this would probably be my second favorite one, and I might even use that next year for planning our trip when we go. And then I wanted to show you also, here are a couple of packing list options that are pre-filled out for you. I really liked them. This one looks really good. I mean, there's a lot of things on this list, so I'll be shocked if I would have to add anything to the list after this. But I will be adding these packing list links down below also for you. So I love to have a packing list like this, and then also like the one that's in my binder already where I could just add additional stuff to. So these are really cute, and I think the art on them is really cute, just real Disney looking. So, you know, I want the stuff I use in my binder to be really cute too. And then the last thing I want to show you is something that I thought was really cute, really neat. If you're just wanting to kind of plan your budget out and not really go into great detail with a big planner, this is a good single sheet that you can print out, and I'll have the link below as well. This is your Walt Disney World Vacation Budget Worksheet. And what I love about it is this section is for flying. All of the costs that might be involved in your flight, you put it there. And then you have if you're driving or you're doing a combination of both, you put your information there. You total up these two sections, and that's your total transport total. And so I really like that. You go down to your stay, you got your resorts and off-site resorts and hotels. You put your total there. Stuff you're going to play, like your park tickets and all that good stuff, you put your total here. And here's for fun, your dining, your Disney plan, your dining plan, a la carte, and then you put your total here. If you're going to do memory maker or anything like that, if you're going to do any kind of mouse keeping, all that, put information here and then total it and total it. And then take some magic home. This is for your souvenir budget. And then here, extra magic experiences, maybe like if you're gonna rent a boat or something at, you know, one of the resorts. And then at the very end, you go in and put your grand total right here. So, and it's super cute with the Minnie banner, and I'm going to put this link in sight down there for you below for you to go check her out as well. So these are just a couple of extra printouts that I did that I thought you might be really interested in, and yeah, I just think it's super cute, and I hope this has been helpful to you. So this is my planner. Okay, that was my binder for our trip coming up to Disney World in June. So one more thing I wanted to share with you that I actually was going to do at the beginning and I forgot is we have our countdown board on. So you remember my countdown board from last trip, and it's something that my sister, if you weren't familiar with it, my sister Mitzi did this, and she, I bought the chalkboard, and she took my chalk and she drew this really cute picture of Mickey Mouse and all of the Mickeys going around it, and I just put a little red bow on it, and I just think it's super cute, and it's been my countdown board for 2 or 3 trips now, so this will be the 2nd or 3rd trip, I can't remember. But anyway, as you can see, I have 89, we have 89 more days, and we'll be on our way. Can you believe it? It is going by fast. So I just wanted to share my countdown board with you. Many of you have mentioned my countdown board, and I still have it, and I'm utilizing it for our countdown. So I just wanted to share our little countdown board with you, and I do hope that my planner has been helpful to someone, maybe give you some ideas. I will link down below also the planner from last year, so it is a more Mickey Minnie Mouse theme overall, so if you want to look at that, and And of course, all of the printouts from this video will be listed below as well. I'll go ahead and also put the website for the link for PicMonkey if you might be interested in looking into that. And any other thing I can think of to list as a link, I'll put it below, okay? So be sure to check that down below also. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram. I do tons of pictures on there. Anything new going on in my life as far as Disney goes on there first. I always try to throw a sneak peek on there way before I can do a video about it, and so definitely keep me in check on that. And yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you really like the planner. If you have any questions, be sure to ask. I would be glad to help you and talk about it any way I can. So, all right, you guys, stay tuned for the next video, and we'll see you the next time. Bye.